Hello folks, welcome again to the channel. I'm Mark and you are tuned into It Is All About Racing. In this episode, we're going to take a look at another Spark car, and to be honest with you, I do not have a base with this car. I don't know, somehow I lost it over the couple of years since I purchased it, so I don't know much about this car specifically. It looks as if Spark was one of the major sponsors of it, probably why they reproduced this particular car, as it's got Spark all over it. But it is really it's a striking car with this almost gunmetal silver finish to it, with black, the combination of black on it and the orange stripings. I think orange looks good on black, silver, whatever. Nice looking car. It does have silver wheels, somewhat thin in details, typical of Sparky 164 scale cars that also lack things like tow hooks, antennas, and carbon fiber trim details. But nevertheless, this is still a very, very striking car as you see it here. And as we spin it around, I have a feeling this was probably a car that competed in the FIA World Cup. I don't know which year this is, because I do not have the base for it, so I couldn't tell you. But this is all about the car and just getting a good look at it. If I have critical information to give you about it, I will give it to you. But I'm not very familiar with the FIA World Cup, particularly the Asian series, as I'm based out of the U.S. and I'm sure I could find it on YouTube. Just have to dig it up and look for it, but. Haven't done that, but again, just look at that. It is just really, really handsome. I just love the way that just pops out. See if we can take a look at the front grille. Spark does a real good job for a 164 scale car on the grille, and particularly with a lot of the work that they've done on the trim. You've got a nice big front splitter on there, even though it lacks the carbon fiber trim that you would find on a better model, like a Tarmax Work perhaps, or certainly a Spark 143 scale model. Here's another look at the passenger side, and you can see they've got the fuel inlet there on the driver's side. And you can see some of the framework, through the side of the car here. Oh, this apparently was number 911, not uncommon for a Porsche. I mean, they are 911 literally all the way around, and Imperatori was the driver. I do not know who that particular driver is. I am unfamiliar, and I hope it's a him. If it's a her, I'm going to be really upset with myself. But if you know, let me know in the comment section. I'd certainly appreciate it. You viewers do a good job of fact-checking on me and correcting mistakes I've made or things that I've left out just because I don't know about it, and I certainly appreciate it when you do that. Believe me, I take criticism well. And there's a look at the backside, and you can see a lot of the framework in the window. And of course, this being a 911 GT3 car, the engine is in the rear here. But that being said, you still got a really nice diffuser on the back of that. You can see the exhausts. One criticism that I always give Spark is the fact that their taillights are painted and not plastic inserts, which I think is kind of unforgivable at this level. I was looking to see if there was anything under the wing like the Porsche name, and no, it's just plain black, which is unusual because you can clearly see Porsche in orange, which looks really, really good on the top of that rear wing, but not in the back of it. But again, nice look at it from the rear. And since I don't have a lot to say about this car because I don't know a lot of it, but I hope you've gotten a pretty good look at it. And if you can find this model still on eBay, I'd certainly recommend picking up. It is a very, very good looking model. You can see the steering wheel in there, and you could see the seat, but the 911 and Imperior's name kind of cover that up respectively. But still a good job and a good effort from Spark, particularly 10 or 15 bucks. Thanks for watching. Take care. See ya.